James Wattenaar 7, Steve Davis 4 in the final of the Thailand Open, and Davis on something of a roll, winning 2 frames in succession. Here's frame 12 then, there's no score, Wattenaar is at the table.
One.
Well, the pink didn't look from our angle as though it went. Obviously, as you can see, it flies in.
And this could help James if the pink doesn't spot. Of course, it would go onto the black spot, and that would make the next 2 shots a lot easier. Got to absolutely guarantee a 3/4 ball angle now on the pink.
8.
And if he gets that 3/4 ball angle, he's going to try and open them out. He's got the angle, but may decide in this instance to get onto that loose red. Played the attacking shot, and he's still
14.
on that loose red. Of course, the beauty of that attacking shot, there's 2 more reds out in the Open.
15.
Snooker's already in a boom period here in Thailand. If Wattenaar was to win this title, well, the sky's the limit. Once again, slightly overrun. Oh, that positional shot, or should I say, underhit that positional shot. This is far from easy.
Oh, James, having a real good look at this. Can pot the red, and if he could make a cannon into the red next to the black, he'll actually be able to get onto the black off this shot. Impossible to get onto any other colour. Will he play that little cannon just through the gap, and the red on the left-hand side of the black? If he can hit that red half ball, he's going to be on the black. Wow, that is a great shot. Can't even believe they didn't applaud
22.
there. That was really a brave shot to take on. Made even more difficult by the fact that he had to control the cue ball.
It's been noticeable tonight, actually, Willie, that the crowd has been slightly more muted than it was this afternoon. Maybe they're
29.
as nervous as their local hero.
Yes, they've seen it happen before, James, on television. They beam all their matches back live, or his matches back live, and they've seen a few disappointments from James. But it hadn't got to be too long before he's winning again. And I think they know that tonight could be the night. Not with shots like that, though.
29.
We haven't seen him miss one of those all week. Why, not that far anyway.
Well, the lead 30 points, but he's left Davis with a clear-cut opening. Well, his play with the rest was certainly an Achilles heel when he played Peter Ebdon in the quarterfinals. Didn't stop him winning that match 5-4, but that could prove an expensive mistake.
I'll have to stick up for him slightly there. It looked a very, very easy red. It would have been easy just to stop it dead and get under the pink, but he'd been perilously close to the cushion. That's why I decided to play the more difficult shot and try and get onto the blue. That would have probably created a better chance to make a frame-winning break. But it was still a long way off.
middle.
One, Steve Davis.
Davis certainly putting on the grind, making Watana work for every point. If Watana does win the £32,500 first prize here tonight, it'll take him over the £100,000 prize money barrier for the season, but financial considerations secondary. He really is playing with the hopes of the Thai nation resting on his shoulders. Well, can Davis get through to this red in bulk?
Well, even if he can, it'll be virtually dead straight, so he may refuse it. There we can see that even though Steve's back got in the way there, that the red was potable. Virtually dead straight. No possible chance of getting easily onto a colour. So, little thin clip and try and get him behind the pink. Too thin. Or is there a plant? One red off the other and into the middle pocket and screw back for the pink. James will play this because it can be a shot to nothing. The red on the extreme right-hand side of the pack. If he plays to hit it virtually as much as he can see and screw back, it could go into the middle. And he could screw back and be on the pink, so it would be almost a shot to nothing. He's playing it.
Well, he didn't play it into the ball pocket. I'm sure if Davis can see it, he certainly will.
This would have been a lot more difficult if James had got the cue ball tight on the cushion like he should have done. It was worth the risk that attempted in off plant. But now the cue ball finished where it did, it could have cost him the frame. But he was 28 points in front.
This is a pressure shot. Might look easy, but with the cue ball tight under that side cushion, good cueing required. Good shot from Davis. Position retained.
6.
Steve's going to win this frame at this visit. He'd like to get that black back onto its spot. Does have a chance here on a good angle to be able to stun down for black. Black at the moment, of course, on the brown
7.
spot. It would go back on its own spot. And now this is looking ominous for James Watana. What will he be thinking at the interval if it goes 7-5?
14. 15.
Once again, surprising choice from Steve.
20.
Very, very easy to get onto that red, and he's on it. It's absolutely perfect to be able to play the cannon into the group of 4 reds and split them. He may be able to get the kiss now, though, and just flick off the side of them and come across for the black. He's going to have a little bit more difficult black, and the pressure will be on him if he splits the reds. There's the flick.
21.
Now, of course, in playing that, he shouldn't miss this black, but it is putting pressure on him now.
Steve Davis.
He's been reluctant to take the cue ball into the pack all week. On that occasion, it's proved to be his undoing on the break. Hasn't done a lot of damage. Could have possibly left a double, but everything risky here. Well, playing that at speed ensured that the safety aspect of the shot would be completed. Made the putt much more difficult, though. Another tense frame in the progress. Watana leads 30 points to 22. If he were to go 8-4 up, that would mean Davis required all 5 of the remaining frames in this final to steal the result, and that really would be a tall order. But if Davis got back to 7-5 at the mid-session interval, much more difficult to predict a winner.
Steve a little bit betwixt and between here. The red is nearest. If he just runs through that and leaves the white touching the other 2 reds would be one option. Of course, he's very, very near the cushion to be able to play his second choice, which would be the screw back to the cushion. That's the shot he's going to decide. He's going to be cannoning into one of the other reds to make sure that that doesn't come back down the table. Well, I don't believe what I've seen. I can't believe for 1 minute he played that plan. He played to screw back to the baulk cushion, completely mishit it.
1.
When you consider the white now he thought was going to be virtually next to the pink, look where it is.
Well, the expression on Davis's face there, he deserves a place at the forthcoming Oscars. The last frame was 35 minutes in fairness. Yes, I think Dad's just about to join them.
Seven.
These shots never easy when they're near the pocket to gain good position. This the big shot. Possibly a frame and match so far. If he pots this and gets good position, he'll be strong favourite to win this 12th frame. This shot to get him back into the match.
15.
Couldn't have asked for much better than that.
$20.
The red on the left-hand side cushion as we look just on the baulk line. That could pose a few problems. If Davis can put the cue ball in behind it.
21.
Should be well within his capabilities.
The brown ball not being on its spot will help Steve here. That's what he needs to do, play the screw shot with side. Missing the kiss on brown. There you can see that if the brown had been on its spot, he would have kissed it, but he hasn't really got enough side on that.
26.
It's not over yet. There's no way he'll attempt this pot. He'll be really disappointed with that.
$18 points the difference. All the colours with the exception of the pink out in the open. So clearance certainly on for Wattener if Davis makes a blunder.
$26. Steve Davis.
You can just see, I don't think Wattener can quite get through to clip it in. Well, it's very close.
Just saw him change his mind there, so safety shot coming up. Wow. If Steve can stun the white in behind the black, there's no problem with that, but I think the pink's in the way. If the pink wasn't there, it would be absolutely perfect just to stop the white ball dead in behind the black. That pink's going to cause him a problem. So will he attempt the difficult pot? Play it as a shot to nothing. Well, potting those, he deserved to win frames, Phil.
As you can see, 19 points the difference. The brown would make it 23. After that, only yellow and green required. That's the same, of course, if we pass the green off the last red. Davis doesn't know the meaning of the word capitulation. He really is a fighter to the end. Still hasn't made a 50 break in this final, and yet he's right in there in the thick of things.
7.
Well, that's quite remarkable. Clearly not been on top form in this final. But that's
10.
how good this man is. He's made a match of it. James Watana knows he's in that match now. He must have thought at 6-2 he'd virtually done enough. But you can never write Steve Davis off.
$14.
7-5, now guaranteed.
$19. $25.
Could have virtually engraved his name on the trophy. Not anymore, though. Davis right back in it. Only 2 frames back. James Watt in a 7. Steve Davis 5.
You're watching Sky Sports.